whatever you eat, you digest, absorb, and then it assimilates in your whole body and make a blood, which only circulates in your whole body and make you what you are. Nowadays, most of the people are suffering from vitamin B12 deficiency and vitamin D, which is very common. Why it is very common? Because their gut microbiomes are not good. You know what? When you are stressed and you eat, your gut microbiome secretes toxins, metabolites, and neurohormones which can change the behavior of your eating and mood. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Janvi Mishra. I'm back with one more informative video sessions today. Today we are going to talk about gut health, which is very common nowadays in a medical community.
What is gut health?
See, gut health, now if you will go to any doctor, everyone is talking about gut health, gut health. First of all, we need to understand what is gut health. Gut is the part of your gastrointestinal system. Your gastrointestine comprises of your stomach, your intestine, mainly your large and small intestine both. In large intestine, there is one part we call it as cecum, where most of the microorganisms are present. So all these process helps you to digest your food, absorb and excrete your waste. So this is your gut.
What is the importance of gut health?
Gut health is very important as your body is completely direct linked with each other. Whatever you eat, you digest, absorb, and then it assimilates in your whole body and make a blood, which only circulates in your whole body and make you what you are. So this is important. If you are eating anything and it is not getting absorbed, then there is no use. And that's why people generally come with us, in front of us, and as a wellness consultant, I generally see people are having most of the digestive issues like hyperacidity, indigestion, bloating. These are very common factors which I generally see. So if your gut is not good, you are going to suffer all these symptoms what I have explained now.
What is the gut microbiome?
Gut microbiome is a very medical term, I would say. To make it easy, if you can understand, there are number of even more than 200 species of bacteria or microorganisms are present in the cecum, which is a part of large intestine. There, they absorb all the nutrients, whatever you have in a meal. Say they absorb the nutrients from there and utilize it inside the body. And that only give you all the strength, energy and all the vitamins. If you will see, nowadays most of the people are suffering from vitamin B12 deficiency and vitamin D, which is very common. Why it is very common? Because their gut microbiomes are not good, and that can be affected by many of the reasons. So that's why your gut microbiome is very important, as you can absorb whatever you're eating. Otherwise there is no use even if you're having a very good diet.
What are the factors that affect gut health?
See, there are a number of reasons that affects your gut health. First of all, your diet pattern, what you are eating. We generally say we are eating homemade food. As a consultant, if any patient is coming in front of me, they say, ma'am, I generally eat homemade food. I don't eat from the outside. But it's also important in homemade food what you are eating. It should be fiber rich food, it should be fermented food, and also it should be recent cooked food. If you are keeping your food in the fridge for 1 week, you are losing all the phytonutrients which is required in your diet. And you are having a homemade food, then there is no use. You are not absorbing all the nutrients. Even you are not getting all the nutrients because of the freezing effect of the vegetables and fruits. You have lost all the phytonutrients. And other than that, your diet, there are the other factors like your sleep. You generally don't sleep on time first of all, and if you sleep even, you try to use your device, you try to browse something, and then only you feel like to sleep and then you sleep. So what happens in your subconscious mind, there are certain things which is already fed there, and because of that your quality of sleep is not good. There is an interruption in your sleep pattern, which is also a major factor for your gut microbiome health and even for your gut health. Other than that, how you are tackling your daily routine, either your circadian rhythm, your meal on time and your sleep on time is happening or not. If all these factors are not there, then don't expect that your gut gonna be very good.
How anyone can improve the gut health?
Yeah, this is a very nice question and I really want to put forward this. There are again number of reasons which you can inculcate in your daily routine. First of all, if you are having something, try to have that gratitude and that affection towards that eating thing. When anything is on your plate, put your whole heart there instead of watching something or talking with someone. So when you are eating mindfully, that gives a very good result because that connects you with that food, first of all. Next thing what you can do is that try to manage your stress level. You know what, when you are stressed and you eat, your gut microbiome secretes toxins, metabolites and neurohormones which can change the behavior of your eating and mood, and that can affect your indigestion or even that can affect your whole digestive system. So stress is a very major factor. So try to manage that. Other than that, if you're taking antibiotics, I generally recommend if you're taking antibiotics, try to take when and only when you really need it. Otherwise, you are just hampering the gut microbiome. That means the good bacteria you are killing by the antibiotics, which will again affect your digestive system. And the last thing, you can go for the colon hydrotherapy, which is a very beneficial for everyone, those who are suffering from constipation or even those who are having some digestive issues like hyperacidity, heartburn or something like that. So you can go for that. There is no any scientific evidence that colon hydrotherapy is completely giving you the result in the good bacteria, but yes, symptomatically you can get good result. So in the last, I would like to say, clean on the inside and beautiful on the outside. Thank you.